BTS's Jungkook officially lands in the UK. Jimin's gesture is now proving to be true. Shocking and exciting news is coming for armies around the world. BTS's Jungkook has finally officially landed in the United Kingdom, UK, after previously confusing the public with rumors of his mysterious departure. His arrival instantly became a trend on various social media platforms, especially for one important reason. The gesture that Jimin had given was now proven to be true. A few days ago, Jimin wrote a short message on the fan community platform. Just a simple sentence with a British flag emoji and a heart, but the army immediately excited, guessing the meaning behind it. Many thought it was just a random phrase, but others confidently said that it was Jimin's code regarding Jungkook's activities. And sure enough, as soon as Jungkook was spotted exiting Heathrow Airport with a tight escort, army speculation instantly turned into an undeniable reality. The atmosphere at the airport was no less dramatic. Although Jungkook tried to keep his look simple with an oversized hoodie and a black mask, his global star aura couldn't be hidden. Fans who had been waiting since morning managed to capture the moment when Jungkook waved briefly, showed a slight smile behind the mask, and walked quickly towards the vehicle that had picked him up. Hysterical shouts of "Welcome to the UK, Jungkook" also echoed in the arrival terminal, making the moment even more iconic. What makes fans even more emotional is how Jimin's name was dragged into this moment. Many fans highlighted that it was as if Jimin had first prepared the hearts of the army through his gesture. Jimin knew first. He was always Jungkook's secret keeper, wrote one fan comment on Twitter, which immediately gained thousands of likes. There were also those who made a comparison video edit between Jimin's post and Jungkook's moment at the airport, confirming that the bond between the two remains close even though they are not in the same place. Local British media have also started to highlight Jungkook's arrival, linking it to possible big agendas, both music collaborations and international fashion projects. Its presence in the UK is considered very strategic, especially after the news of its involvement with Calvin Klein, which further strengthens its position as a global icon. Speculation about Jungkook's special appearance at London Fashion Week or secret recordings with world artists is growing. For ARMY, this moment is not only about Jungkook's presence in the UK, but also about how the emotional bond between Jimin and Jungkook is again evident. The support Jimin showed through Hidden Code seemed to reinforce that behind all the global activities, BTS is still connected to each other in such a warm and sincere way. Shortly after BTS's Jungkook officially landed in the UK, cyberspace was again shocked by the fact that the gesture that Jimin had given earlier turned out to be true. A few days ago, Jimin had shared a mysterious upload on social media in the form of a photo of a cloudy sky with a short but meaningful caption. At that time, many soldiers guessed what the upload meant, and now it is proven that it was a form of code or a hint about Jungkook's trip to the UK. Korean and international media immediately highlighted this moment as something that cannot be considered a coincidence. Jimin and Jungkook, who are known to have a strong emotional bond, once again made the public wonder if the two are preparing something big. Speculation began to emerge, ranging from possible global collaboration projects to secret agendas involving the HYB. The most surprising thing is the expression of pride and relief seen from Jimin when the news of Jungkook landing in the UK began to spread. Some fans who were observant of Jimin's online interactions found that he had liked posts related to the UK, as if to signal his full support for Jungkook. Not a few also considered that Jimin was accompanying from afar, something that further strengthened the public perception of the closeness of the two. The atmosphere among the fans was mixed. Some are happy that the riddle has finally been answered, but there are also those who are increasingly curious about what exactly Jungkook is planning in England. The fact that Jimin's cues are so in sync with Jungkook's journey has led many to believe that this is not just a coincidence, but rather part of something bigger that the two are preparing for. Will Jungkook's move to the UK open a new chapter in his career and prove Jimin's important role behind the scenes? Or are there other big plans that are still being kept secret? All these questions now continue to hang, waiting for time to finally unfold. ARMY's reaction after the truth of Jimin's gesture proved to be truly remarkable. Hashtags about Jungkook's arrival in the UK immediately dominated trending topics on various social media platforms, even in a matter of minutes. Most interestingly, the fans not only focused on Jungkook, but also directly linked Jimin to this event. ARMY was busy writing comments that Jimin seemed to be a secret messenger to let fans know first about Jungkook's big move. Many considered that the intimacy between Jungkook and Jimin was evident in the way they gestured to each other, even without direct words. For example, Jimin's upload about cloudy skies, which initially seemed simple, is now considered a metaphor for Jungkook's trip to a country that is often associated with cloudy weather, namely England. There is also an ARMY that connects it with Jimin's choice of words that are always poetic, as if full of symbols, and apparently do have hidden meanings. International media also highlighted this phenomenon. One entertainment news portal in the UK wrote that with just one short post, Jimin was able to make the entire global fandom pay attention and guess, until finally everything was proven right. This further reinforces Jimin's image as a charismatic figure capable of creating huge waves with just a few gestures or words. Not stopping there, many soldiers also expressed how moved they were by Jimin's support for Jungkook. Some fans made a long thread about how Jimin was always present in important moments of Jungkook's career, both directly and indirectly. This made Jungkook's landing in the UK even more meaningful because it was accompanied by Jimin's symbolic presence. However, of course, a reaction full of speculation is inevitable. Some suspect that Jimin may also soon follow to the UK, given that their patterns often shock the public. There are also theories that the two are indeed preparing something bigger, such as an international collaboration that will be announced in the near future. Surprise after surprise from Jimin and Jungkook made the fandom atmosphere even more intense. It was as if every little action they did had a double meaning that the ARMY could not stop speculating about. Now, the focus of all eyes is on what the next steps will be after Jungkook lands in the UK and Jimin's gesture is evident. As Jungkook officially lands in the UK and Jimin's gesture is confirmed. Speculation about their secret agenda is heating up. Some fans argue that Jungkook's presence in the UK is not just a personal affair or a short vacation, but rather related to HYB's long-planned big project. Many have highlighted the possibility of international collaborations or world-class fashion projects, given that the name has recently been often associated with top global brands. On the other hand, the ARMY also noticed Jimin's interaction patterns before and after Jungkook's arrival. Many fans considered that Jimin, through his symbolic uploads, seemed to give full support while building expectations for the upcoming surprises. Several threads on Twitter and fan forums discussed that Jimin was like a shadow behind Jungkook's big steps, ensuring that the members still felt supported, even remotely. International media also linked their proximity to global project opportunities. There are those who highlight that this discreet but effective strategy is creating increasing hype, not only among the ARMY, but also in the international music and fashion industries. Surprises like this, they say, show the strength of Jungkook's individual branding while also bringing out the mysterious aura that has always been associated with Jimin. No less interesting, the ARMY's reaction on social media is increasingly intense. The video of Jungkook getting off the plane and smiling into the camera instantly went viral, with comments emphasizing that his facial expression seemed to reflect alignment with the message Jimin had previously sent. Many wrote, "Jimin knows firsthand, he always makes Jungkook feel safe," or "the two are perfect partners, not only on stage, but also behind the scenes." In the midst of this euphoria, many fans are waiting for the next signs. Will Jimin appear next, or are they indeed preparing a big announcement at the same time? Speculation about international music collaborations, fashion shows, or even the HYB 2026 global project is getting more and more talked about. Surprise after surprise from Jungkook and Jimin makes ARMY can't wait for the next step, while the global entertainment world highlights their every move.